Hey, Percy! Where are you right now? Where did you go? It's strange that you're not home yet from work. At this hour. Where in the world are you? Stop ignoring my messages and reply to me. How could you not notice my messages when I've been sending you messages every second since I got home? Wait a second. Did you mute our conversation so you won't be disturbed? Are you drinking out all by yourself again? Or even worse, at a hotel? Don't tell me you're with another woman. How dare you play around when you don't even have the money to do so? Hurry up and come home now. You should have already prepared my dinner before I even arrived home.
Just eat dinner alone today.
What? How could you say that? Who do you think has better pay?
It's you, Candace. Your company pays you way more than my company does to me.
I know, right? And who graduated from a better university?
It's you, Candace. You graduated from a better university than me.
That's right. You only graduated from a second-rate private university, while I graduated from a first-rate public university. Considering that fact in mind, the two of us have a huge gap that cannot be bridged. You understand that?
I'm sick and tired of you saying that over and over again. You're like a broken record that keeps repeating the words. All I have to respond to that is, you're right, right?
What's with that attitude? You don't seem like you know where you stand. So let me tell you where you stand in this relationship. You know what? If I didn't marry you,
I wouldn't have been able to live in a house like this. I wouldn't have been able to live a life like this. I wouldn't have been able to live a wealthy lifestyle. Right?
So you do remember all that. Then why are you showing me that attitude? If you understand where you stand, then you should at least be mindful of your attitude. Why did I arrive home before you? What is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. Even a stupid person can make dinner and wait at home. You don't make much and you have a low educational background. You are a useless husband, so at least do the chores at home. Why don't you hurry and do the only thing you're capable of?
You always say that. And look down on me, don't you? Are you really as great as you say you are?
What? What do you mean, am I really great as I really am? Are you doubting my greatness? How dare you doubt me? Unbelievable! You should brace yourself.
Brace me for what?
You're nothing without me. And it'll be the end of you if I kick you out of this house. Without a home, your stable life will be gone. Because as much as you don't want to hear about this, I'm the one supporting your lifestyle.
You do have a point that I can't afford to pay the rent of our current place all by myself. I also understand that you pay more than half of the living expenses, but you know what? I'm not as poor as you think I am. I disagree with what you said to me about being low class.
Yeah, right. You probably just won't admit that you're low class because you are low class. What a pity. Slow-witted, glum worker like you have no choice but to either live an unexciting life or live the rest of your life supporting a competent worker like me. Understood? You incompetent fool? You should go and clean my shoes or something. Hurry up and come home already.
Stop talking to me like that! I have enough of that! I don't want to hear the same things over and over from you. I've had enough of you shouting that to my face. So I decided to leave you.
What? I don't get what you're saying. Do you even hear yourself? You decided to leave me? You're not a high school kid who threatens his mother that he'll run away from home.
I'm not running away from home. I already prepared the official divorce paper. I will ask you to sign the paper the day after the lawyer checks it.
A divorce? What in the world are you saying? Did you really leave me?
Yes, I told you. I can't stand being with you anymore. I'm sick and tired of thoughtless words and abusive language. What you're doing to me is moral harassment, you know? A mental domestic violence. I really want you to stop doing that to me.
Are you saying you left me? For real? Unbelievable! You're even accusing me of moral harassment? I don't understand why at all. Stop saying things that don't make sense. I'm starving. Hurry up and come home.
I said I won't be going back home anymore. I will file for a divorce. I can't stand living with you anymore.
What? What do you think you're going to do when you leave? An incompetent bastard like you with a low salary won't probably be able to make it without me.
I was living alone before we got married. And I wasn't being extravagant, but I was happy living that way. I had a very tough time during 2 years after we got married, though.
What are you saying? You have no right to say that you have a tough time. You should be thankful that you're able to live with me.
I've had enough of those abusive words. How do you expect me to be happy with that?
I don't care about your happiness and all that crap. Just hurry up, come home, and cook something for me. I've been telling you for the past hour that I'm hungry. What part of I'm hungry don't you understand?
I said I won't be going home. What part of I won't be going home don't you understand?
Humph, you really are annoying me. I'm almost at my wit's end. I will really be angry if you don't come home this instant. I still have the patience to forgive you now. So hurry up, come home immediately. You should properly apologize to me when you get home. I won't take a half-hearted apology. If you can't do that, we'll be getting a divorce.
I told you I will file for a divorce. Didn't you read my messages? You should be the one to reflect on your actions and apologize to me instead. You were having an affair. How confident can a cheater be?
An affair?
It's very obvious, so don't act like you don't know anything. You're always on your phone. At night, you go to your lover. You even shower before going home. You didn't care whether I found out about it or not, didn't you?
Stop talking nonsense. How could you hurt me when you don't even have evidence? That's what I hate about you.
Evidence? I have evidence.
What? You're kidding, right? I'm sure you don't have evidence with you. There's no way you have evidence.
I asked a detective agency to investigate for me. I also know that your lover is your senior at work.
Huh? A detective agency? You can't afford to hire a detective to investigate for you.
I've been telling you that! I might not be earning as much as you, Candace, but I'm an ordinary office worker. I don't face any difficulties financially. Anyway, I have evidence with me. So of course, I will demand alimony from you.
Alimony? Get a hold of yourself. Understood. I'll give you $7,000. That'll be enough, right? If you want some from my lover, too, Then I will pay $10,000 for both of us. I can immediately pay you if you want, so don't make this a huge problem. Hurry up and come home this instant. We won't be getting a divorce because it's disgraceful to the public eye.
It's because you'll have a hard time telling your parents, right? Your parents are concerned about what other people think about them, more than you, right, Candace? Your parents will probably disown you, and you won't be able to get an inheritance from them. Since they'll see you as a divorced middle-aged woman who cheated on her husband.
I won't allow them to say such a thing. We won't get a divorce.
Huh? Why? You said we'll get a divorce, and even mentioned that once I leave the house, our marriage will be over. Good for you. Congratulations. You got what you wanted. I would never set foot in that house anymore. I didn't have too much stuff anyway. You might not have noticed, but I already took everything I own with me.
I didn't notice that. I will forgive you now if you just apologize. The truth is that you don't really want to get a divorce, right? Be honest to yourself and come home, or else it will all be too late to apologize.
It's already too late. The evidence that I told you about earlier, I already sent them to different places.
To different places? What do you mean? What evidence do you have?
The evidence of you having an affair? I sent it to your office, your boss's house, and your parents' house.
What are you saying? You're just trying to threaten me, aren't you?
That's not what threatening someone means. I think the evidence will arrive tomorrow morning. Or it might already have arrived at your boss's house.
What in the world are you saying? Wait a minute. I don't understand what you're saying.
Of course, you understand. Don't act like you don't. Photos of your affair were only sent to places they're supposed to be sent to. With this, you can't escape paying alimony.
Wait, just wait for a second. What should I do to stop this? You sent it by mail. What should I do to stop it from arriving at the destinations?
I don't think you can stop it. I don't know, though. I'm not an expert with mail. If it doesn't safely arrive at the addresses that I sent to, I'll just resend the photos. So even if you try to prevent the first batch, it'll be useless, you know? Since it's come to this, I'll take it as far as I can. I will be demanding alimony. For both of you and your lover.
Hey, Percy, please, wait a minute. This is not the Percy I know and am married to. Just take a deep breath and think about it. Just calm down.
You're the one who should calm down. You treated me like I'm a useless, stupid person. There's no way this is gonna end without me having to do something about it. I will never forgive you, too. Your parents will probably be furious when they find out. An affair is definitely out of the question for them, isn't it?
Please, just tell them that it's a mistake or something. Tell them that there might be some weird papers that will arrive. But it's just a misunderstanding and a mistake.
Why do I have to do that? It's not a misunderstanding, and it's the truth.
You might be right, but I apologized many times already. I'm begging you to forgive me. Please, forgive me, Percy.
Actually, you haven't apologized at all, not even once.
All right. I'm sorry. That's enough for an apology, right?
No, how much value do you think your apology has? Just because you apologize doesn't mean I'll forgive you. I won't change my mind at all, no matter how much you apologize again and again.
What? You just made me apologize for nothing. You just wasted my time. Come on, Percy, I said I'm sorry. Let's get back together. We've been through the ups and downs of our relationship together. We've been doing great, right? I'll pay you money, so...
It's not a matter of money, you know? Doing great? What part of our relationship felt great to you? Ever since we got married, I haven't felt great at all. Since you started having an affair a year ago, I wasn't happy at all. Not even a single day.
I'm so sorry, Percy. I'll do the best I can from now on.
If you said that a month ago, I might have believed you and forgiven you, but I've already arranged and prepared everything. It's not for money or material things. I will fight till the end in order to get back at you and destroy you. You had a double affair in your office. I doubt that you'll be keeping your career as it is. Anyway, you can talk to me through my lawyer. So good luck with that. Goodbye!
Candace continued to wait for Percy to come home, but Percy never came back to her. The next day, Candace received a call from her furious father and a scolding at the office. With Candace's love affair exposed to her parents and coworkers, she was stripped of her leadership position and any chances of getting promoted. She lost her career that she'd built for a decade and became a low-ranking employee. Of course, Percy and her boss demanded alimony from her. What's more is that since her boss didn't get a divorce, Candace didn't end up being with him. With no one on her side, she became miserable and far from happiness. All her savings were gone, and her rank at the office was lowered along with a decrease in salary. No longer able to afford an expensive apartment, she ended up having to move to a cheaper place for the next month.
I think my water just broke. I'm pretty sure the baby is coming, so I'm gonna head to the hospital. If you think you can make it, come by, okay?
Gotcha! I'll be sure to go if I can make it. Huh? Caroline? You're not home. Where are you right now? Did you go somewhere? Oh, you're at the hospital. You're not done yet? I don't have any food. If you didn't get anything ready for me, can you at least warn me ahead of time? Hello? It's the Caroline. What am I supposed to do? Can I take a bath and go to sleep?
The baby is born. Do you understand?
Oh, really? When are you gonna be coming home?
Uh-huh.
You won't be making it home today? Actually, let's get back on the topic of food. You should have warned me about it. If you had told me that you didn't cook anything, I would have bought something and brought it home.
What are you talking about? When are you planning on coming to the hospital?
What? Why would I?
I told you this morning I'm about to have a baby, so I'm going to the hospital. So when the baby is born, I wanted you to come by the hospital.
Oh yeah, you totally did say something like that, didn't you? My bad. I finished work on time for the first time in a while, so I just came straight home. But dinner wasn't ready or anything, so it was actually one of the worst experiences of my life. But I ordered some food, you know? I was too lazy to leave the house.
So
Huh?
when are you coming?
What do you mean, when?
When are you going to come look at your child?
I'll go tomorrow if I can. You should still be at the hospital tomorrow, right? Oh man, that means you can't cook me any lunch tomorrow. Can you hurry up and get out of the hospital? When are you gonna be discharged?
Are you being serious right now? You got off work on time and you didn't come to the hospital still?
Just because I go there doesn't mean that I can do anything for you, you know? But I'm glad that everything worked out. Hooray! Right?
No, not everything worked out.
Huh?
The doctors had to perform a C-section. It was a huge thing.
Really? But you're okay now, right?
Yeah, I'm all right, but it was seriously a lot of trouble. It's going to hurt for a while, too. I think I'm going to be in the hospital for another week or so.
Seriously? What the hell am I supposed to eat for the time being?
What?
Who's gonna prepare my food? You know, lunch? If I don't have your homemade lunches, then I have to spend money every day. That's even if I go to the company lunchroom, you know?
Are you messing with me right now? I finally was able to calm down enough to take a breather. I just gave birth to our child, and it was my first child to boot. I'm pretty shocked right now. Because they had to cut open my stomach. It actually really hurt. But you, the husband, are worried about what? Not your wife's condition, not your child's condition. You're literally concerned about your food.
Of course I'm worried, sweetie. But you're fine now, right? I'm glad to hear you're okay. So now my worry is really who's gonna pay for my meals. I kinda went a little crazy today, too. I ordered a little too much on the deliveries. I have extra pizzas, too. Do you want me to bring you some tomorrow?
I don't believe it. Do you not have any love for me? You should be hauling your ass to the hospital right now. No, actually, it's a little too late for that. A normal human being would be going as soon as he was done working.
I didn't really consider that as an option, to be honest.
Why the hell not? Even when I was pregnant, you never gave a crap about how I felt or anything. When I was really sick and suffering from morning sickness, you still asked me to cook for you. It was literally the month that I was going to be giving birth and you complained that I didn't clean well enough. You really didn't think about me or my well-being at all. I thought that maybe the child being born would make you change a little bit, but I really didn't expect that. Even after the baby was born, you wouldn't even show up to the hospital. I never could have imagined how terrible you'd be.
I'll go tomorrow. Don't be so angry.
I'm beyond just being angry. I've actually lost all hope in you. You literally only think about your own meal. What about your own daughter? You don't care about her?
Of course I care about her. Just calm down, okay?
I have some things I need from the house. Can you just bring them to me? Actually, you literally have the car right now. Why aren't you literally flying over to be here?
I kind of already had a few drinks, so I can't really drive. I'll go tomorrow, seriously. You have to work, I promise.
So I was suffering in the hospital while you were off drinking and enjoying yourself? I don't believe it. My parents are also starting to worry that you're taking too long now.
Huh? Wait a minute, your parents are there? Why didn't you hurry up and say that first thing?
Huh? I'm going to tell them soon why you're not here yet.
Wait, hang on, don't do that, please. You're seriously gonna make me look bad?
How you said that you don't think you needed to be here. All you think about is your own food and what to eat. I'll tell them about how you drank and got ready to go to bed. That'll be nice.
Wait, seriously, hang on! I'm gonna get ready now and head over.
No, that's okay. I don't even want to see you, even if you do come.
Why? Don't be like that, Caroline.
I'm considering getting divorced from you.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about it to my mom and seeing what she says now.
Hang on a second. You can't tell your parents.
I know you don't want me to tell them. You're currently employed in my grandpa's subsidiary company. My grandpa seriously loves me. I mean, he loves to take care of me. I'm sure if and when he finds out, he won't just let it go.
But the president is in another state, right? Where the headquarters is located.
Yeah, that's true. My mom and dad are also normally over there, too. But they knew that I was going to give birth, so they came by to see me.
I didn't know that.
I literally told you. Maybe you weren't listening to me, though.
Just please, hang on. I'm really sorry. Please don't tell your parents. I will head over right away on a taxi or something.
It's too late for that.
Huh?
I already told them about you.
Wait, hang on. This is all a big misunderstanding. I keep getting phone calls. I think it's my dad.
I'm sure he just wants to have a word with you. Why don't you answer the phone?
I can't answer the phone. I know he's gonna chew my ass out. Tell him that I'm on the way to the hospital right now.
On the way to which hospital? I don't think you even know where I am. Which hospital am I at right now, Joe?
I mean, yeah, but just tell me where you are.
Been telling you every day for a long time now. You just look at your stupid phone all day. You never listen to a word I have to say.
I'm sorry. I said I'll head over right now.
It's too late for that. You haven't even asked for any pictures of your daughter. Not a single peep about her. I really understand now. You don't give a shit about us at all.
That's not true. I just don't have any realization that I'm a father now. I can't just suddenly turn a switch on and be dad mode.
The problem with all of that is that if you're not interested in us now, you're probably never going to be interested in us. So I don't want anything to do with you anymore. I'm going to live life with her and her alone.
Don't say that, please. It was seriously all my fault. I'm sorry. Your mom is also calling me now. Can you tell her that I'll be heading over now?
Why don't you just answer the phone? Don't try to use me like that now.
It's awkward. Have you considered the situation I'm in right now?
I don't give a shit. I'm going to get a divorce, but I'm going to make sure you pay for child support.
Wait, hang on. Divorce? We're not getting a divorce.
Yes, we are.
If we get a divorce, what's gonna happen about my plans to take over the subsidiary company? I have been working hard day in and day out to get that position.
That's why you married me, isn't it? I'm sorry to tell you now, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be called off.
Let's not get divorced. I love the both of you. Please reconsider this.
Kind of funny how badly you're begging me now. I'm tired of all this. My dad has already talked to my grandpa. Apparently he's furious. I'm actually starting to calm down a little now. I'm more confused as to how I thought that marrying you would be a good idea.
Don't say that. Let's try this again.
You didn't care about your newborn daughter. You didn't care about your wife who just went through labor. You don't care about either of us, and you don't have any love for us. There's no way that I could spend my life with a man like that.
Okay, fine, but at least tell your parents
Tell them what?
that I didn't have any bad intentions towards you. So just keep letting me push forward on my job.
Why the hell would I do that? Actually, all of these texts, Mom is actually watching them too.
Huh? I'm sorry. I promise to change from here on out.
Yeah, I think you're a little too late, champ. By the way, she's going to be named Rose. You might want to start working hard to find another job so that you can think about feeding Rose and paying her child support. Instead of thinking about your next meal. Later, asshole. Joe looked up where Caroline was staying the next day and headed to see her. He begged her parents for forgiveness and apologized to everyone. However, he didn't apologize to Caroline first. He apologized to her father first, which made everything worse. He was immediately chased out of the room. As a result, Joe was fired from his position at the company. He could have tried to sue for wrongful termination, but since the company was a family-run company, and he would have been chased off anyways. It didn't matter if he kept working because no one would be willing to work with him. It was clear that he would end up quitting anyway, so he just accepted the fact that he wouldn't be working there anymore. He currently pays child support while looking for a job. His handmade cooking every day tastes like loneliness.